Testing, testing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you to Blue Ridge Stadium. The game is just about to pick up. Currently we have the Vanderbilt Commodores versus the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Chris on the mound to start him up. Jones at bat. And Peter is the umpire today. You're watching ACC Network, NCAA Baseball Roblox. That one's right into right field, just out of the batter's glove. Looks like Jones is going to be heading for second. Looks like the fielders. And apparently some players are waiting on the umpire decision. As of right now, he's going to be all the way home, and 1 run already in for the Vanderbilt Commodores, if the umpire does not say otherwise. I believe the umpire might be AFK. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to, looks like the umpire is back actually. Looks like that's going to be right in the zone there. 0-1 count. And that's going to be a foul ball. brings Hat back to the back to the righty batter box. Once again, Chris is the pitcher. 0 outs in the game. We apologize for the score, but we can do that handle right now. And that is a catch, great catch by the center fielder. Looks like we have one safe at second for Vanderbilt. And 1 out. So it looks like that is going to bring, don't know who's on the mound right now, but or sorry, on the batter box. For Vanderbilt, Jones at second, 3 in the batter box. Looks like that one is going to be fair. And we're waiting on the umpire decision at third base. Looks like the umpire is calling it out. No challenge. And Jones is going to be heading back to his dugout. Two outs on the board for Vanderbilt, 1 on first base, and 1 in the righty batter box. Once again, Chris for Notre Dame still being the still pitching. We're at the top of the first right now, ladies and gentlemen. Nice field and good game here tonight on this beautiful Monday evening here at Blue Ridge Ballpark. It's going to be a piss. It's going to be a pitch, and out at second, out at first, that's going to be a double play, and they're going to be changing it up. Ladies and gentlemen, heading into the bottom of the first inning, we're going to be having Vanderbilt take the field, 3 on the mound, and Adam taking the batter box. Going over your Vanderbilt lineup, we have Hat in the infield, Mean, and PCYT. Oh. And that one is out. Great catch by Jones, and that is going to bring 1 out for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish as Adam heads back into his dugout. Next up to bat is Lewis. And waiting on the umpire call, that is safe at first base. Notre Dame Fighting Irish with 1 on first base and 1 out. Bringing up Christopher World to the plate. It's going to be a swing and a miss. I don't think our pitch counter is working, I apologize. And that is going to be fair. No catch in right field by Jones. It was close. Lewis heading to third, Chris to second. And safe at third according to the umpire. Looks like some Vanderbilt team members are not too happy with that call. As you can see, Adam currently getting muted. Notre Dame in a good scoring position here. We have Notre Dame has rallying in the box. Looks like that's going to be a swing and a miss. Never mind, there's no play ball initiated by the umpire. We have Chris leading off at second, Lewis leading off at third, and Ralliant at the plate. Notre Dame got some potential to score. That one is foul ball into left field. Good scoring potential here for Notre Dame. We'll see if they can get stuff done. They only have 1 out. Bottom of the first. 0-0. It's a swing into the right field. Looks like it's going to be 1 out. It's going to be close and score for Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Notre Dame bringing Lewis bringing 1 run in for Notre Dame. Chris on third base, and we just got an out by Reliant at first base. So unfortunately, Notre Dame is now at 2 outs. Looks like there's going to be a fight going on. Umpire trying to separate it. Mason now at bat for the Fighting Irish. 2 outs. And Chris on third base in scoring position. It's going to be no swing. Count is 2-0. 2 balls, 0 strikes. That is going to be safe at first base. Chris into score. Notre Dame 2, Vanderbilt 0. Notre Dame with Mason first base. Marines at home plate. 2 outs on the board. What a notice count. And that is going to be launched into center field. It's going to bounce. Let's see if they can safe at first base. Mason struggling there, and looks like that is going to be an out. Switching it up. Notre Dame 2, Vanderbilt 0, heading into the top of the second inning. Chris once again at the mound. Name at the plate. Going over your Notre Dame Fighting Irish outfield. We have Lewis in left field, Mason center field, and Reliant in right field. Adam shortstop, Mitchell at second base, and Marines at first base, with Chris, your pitcher, as well as Adam at shortstop. Let's get this ball game rolling. It's going to be a hit, a catch. It's going to be close, and looks like that's going to be an out at first base. 1 out for the Vanderbilt Commodores, as Name strikes out there. Actually, due to deselected the ball, looks like it's going to be safe. Stand by. Yep, no outs due to deselection of the ball. Play ball initiated by the umpire. Vanderbilts have 1 on first. Chris with the pitch. Johnny with no swing. We're going to wait on that call. Count is 1-0. Name trying to get a little lead without getting thrown out at first. Chris with the pitch. That's going to be a hit. And is that going to be fair? Looks like we have an out at first base. Seems to be fair. And Jones is going to challenge. We'll see if this one is a joke or not. And I believe that one is going to be a joke. Vanderbilt Commodores have 1 on second, none on first or third, and Johnny in the lefty batter box. Switching to our ball cam presented by Verizon. Waiting on the play ball by the home plate umpire, Peter. Looks like something's going to go on over there with Hat and Mitchell. Unsure what's going on right now. Johnny waiting patiently in the box. Trooper up next to bat for the Notre Dame Commodores. Looks like some renaming is going to be going on, and we're just once again waiting for the call from the umpire. It's a clear foul ball. That's what I thought as well when I saw that go into territory. Just started commentating on the fair ball because that's what I heard the umpire say.
'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I heard the umpire say. 'Cause that's what I
So I believe name back to first base, Chris at the mound once again, and Johnny. Sorry about that, folks. Johnny back in the lefty batter box. Still waiting on another call, I believe, from the umpire. Some folks are getting quite impatient here. That's going to be right up into the net, so they're a foul ball. Name is going to advance to second base. Still 0 outs. Name on second base. Johnny with the hit into center field. It is going to not be caught. Johnny getting to second. Name rounding to home, and he's going to decide to stay there at third base. Vanderbilt with scoring potential here. Name the shortstop on third. Johnny the center fielder on second. We have Trooper Man 000 in the righty batter box. We'll see if Chris can strike him out, or if Vanderbilt will get a run in to at least attempt to challenge Notre Dame here in the top of the second. Waiting on the play, ball count is 1-0. That's going to be launched in between center field and left field. Nobody's there. Name coming home for Vanderbilt. And Dino staying at third. Vanderbilt got one home. The score is 1-2 with 0 outs in the top of the second. Vanderbilt looking to challenge Notre Dame. Standby, looks like that's going to be an auto out. One on first, one on third. Notre Dame trying to challenge the Notre Dame Fighting Irish at 2 runs right now. Ladies and gentlemen, to those just tuning in, I'm Cameron Staff here at beautiful Blue Ridge Ballpark with the matchup between the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. We have one on third, one on first, and second in the righty batter box. Chris at pitcher, and a few Notre Dame outfielders and basemen taking the defensive. Count is going to be 0-2. Chris looking to get, I believe, one of his first strikeouts of the game. It's going to be a swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout. Looks like that was not expected. Teams are laughing about that one. That's going to be one out for the Vanderbilt Commodores. In the top of the second, trying to challenge Notre Dame's 2 runs. Dino in scoring position here. Let's see if Future can get him home. Here, let's see if Future can get him home. Oh, and 1 is the count. Future hit, and that's going to be a catch by Chris. First and second base advancing. Looks like they're going to be safe, I believe. Waiting on the umpire's decision. Umpire calls time. I believe Dino's going to be staying at third. I'm unsure about the first, second baseman. It's either Future is going to come back, or Trooper and Future are going to advance first and second. Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand by for this call, we will not be heading into a standby. We'll now be heading into a very brief commercial break. change of plans. We are actually not going to be heading into a commercial break. Looks like double play there. Notre Dame once again holding Vanderbilt Commodores in the bottom of the second inning. Vanderbilt 1, Notre Dame 2. Surprising double play there, but Vanderbilt an excellent showcasing of their ability. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, honestly, I think this is going to be a close game here. So far, Chris has been doing okay on the mound. A few strikeouts, but also he's really been vulnerable to these Vanderbilt hitters, letting them, hit into the outfield, especially with the NCAA baseball rulebook's outfield being so big. It can be challenging at times to cover the whole field. So Chris just got to lock down his pitching, and I think that Notre Dame can easily secure this win. But nothing is ever for sure here in NCAA baseball. Once again, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking the mound. Suarez 1-2 in the bottom of the second. Mitchell is at the plate. That one's going to be into near the shortstop and out at first. That's going to be a hit into right field. Will they catch it? And that's going to be an out. 2 outs for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Vanderbilt, they've really been struggling with their outfield in the past innings. But right now in the bottom of the second, they are locking Notre Dame down in the outfield. So credit to Vanderbilt. Looks like that one's going to be into right field. Didn't catch it. Staying at first. Notre Dame with 1 on first, 2 outs, and Chris heading to the plate. Chris now taking the lefty batter box. Peter is the umpire. Play ball is called. Swing and a miss. Count's going to be 0-1. Waiting for the ball to get back to the pitcher, and the umpire is telling Lewis to head back. Looks like Adam is acting as the first base coach. That one's going to be into right field, and it's a catch and out. Switching it up, I believe so. Yep, switching it up. Notre Dame still holding on to their victory by 1 run. Here at the top of the third. Notre Dame 2, Vanderbilt 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Jones now taking the batter box. Chris once again at the mound. We'll see how Chris's pitching does this inning. That's going to be right to the first baseman, and 1 out for the Vanderbilt Commodores. Hatt, the third baseman, now taking the righty batter box against the pitcher Chris for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. It's going to be a pitch, and that's in the zone. Count is going to be 1-0. Sorry, 0-1, I believe. It's going to be hit to the pitcher and out at first. 2 outs. Vanderbilt needs to get something done here in the top of the third. 2 outs for them. Nobody on the bases. That one is gone into the bleachers, bringing the Vanderbilt Commodores tied up with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Score is going to be 2-2 in the top of the third with 2 outs. The home run coming in clutch. Looks like they're asking for a redo. We're going to see what the umpires say about this one. In the first earned run of the season for Chris, the pitcher for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Dino at the plate. 2 outs. A lot of pressure on him. Well, not really, but I'm sure he does not want to be the one that gets his team switched up. Looks like Peter is claiming that Vanderbilt is messing up Chris's ERA. Waiting for the play ball. Switching to our ball game presented by Verizon. That one is going to be in fair territory, an easy catch by the first baseman. Switching up now in the top of the 4th. It is going to be a tie ball game here. Vanderbilt Commodores 2 runs, Notre Dame Fighting Irish 2 here in the top of the 4th. Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking the box, and looks like 3 will be our pitcher. Play ball called big umpire. No play ball, so that pitch is invalid. Maybe not. It's going to be 1-0. That one's going to be hit into left field. An easy catch by the third baseman, and 1 out for the Vanderbilt. I mean, not the Vanderbilt. Sorry. 1 out for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Next up is the center fielder Mason, 5th in the order. Vanderbilt outfield is doing, once again, like I said last inning, they're doing a nice job. That's going to be a ball. They're bringing the count to 1-0. Vanderbilt outfield, they're doing a very nice job here, especially with catching the ball. Especially those guys in the infield, locking him down. Looks like that one might be to a gap. Yep, and that's going to bounce to the left field. Mason, the center fielder, is heading to second. He's heading back to first. We'll see what it is. And safe at first base. Mason, with the center fielder, was attempting to get to second base. I believe the left fielder could have possibly been the center fielder as well. Just threw a nice throw to second base. Mason realized he had to turn around and just made it in the next time. Play ball by the umpire. 1-0 is count. And we'll see if that is a safe or an out. I believe that is safe. Mason trying to get the lead here. That one's going to be launched in center field. Should be a good easy catch for Vanderbilt. No, it's right over his head. Mason at second. Trooper at... Oh no. What's going to happen? It's going to be an out of second, ladies and gentlemen. Vanderbilt getting their second out over Notre Dame. 2 outs for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, with 1 on with Marines, the first baseman on first base. Play ball by the umpire. Mitchell, 7th in the order, the second baseman for the Irish. Looks like that one's going to find a gap too, right between center and right. Marines is heading third. Mitchell heading second. 1 out. And I believe they got 1 out though. Safe by the umpire. Wow, okay. Looks like we got Vanderbilt in scoring position here again. And that's going to be an out. Switching up the inning. Is Marines going to get home? No. Ladies and gentlemen, once again heading into the bottom of the 4th. Notre Dame 2, Vanderbilt 2. 5th in the order coming up is Name against the pitcher Chris. Chris has been having an okay game so far. Nothing too much, nothing too big, nothing too bad. That one is going to be launched just near the warning track. And Name, I believe he could have made it to second base, but he decided that he could not. He's going to be on first. Next in the order is going to be, we'll see who is sixth in the order for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Looks like the sixth in the order for them that have left. They are, we'll see here, ladies and gentlemen. For those just tuning in, you are watching Roblox NCAA Baseball. This is the Vanderbilt Commodores versus the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. It is going to be 2-2 in the in the bottom of the fourth. One runner on first for the Vanderbilt Commodores. Play ball called the umpire. Chris looking for another K. We'll see if he can get it. It's going to be a pitch and a swing, bringing the count to 0-1. Alright. Count, and that is a strikeout, I believe. Oh no, that's going to be a ball. We're going to count to 1-2. Chris is really wanting the strikeout here. We'll see if he can get it. Trooper does not want it though. Chris with the pitch. Trooper with the swing, and that is going to be the first out for the Vanderbilt Commodores. Bringing up the 8th in the order, which is going to be second. Right in the zone. 1-0 count. That one's going to be hit near center field. Can he get the catch? No, he cannot. That's over the wall. Gonna be dead. Vanderbilt with scoring potential here. They only have one out. Name has been on third base a lot, and I don't mean to be rude to the Vanderbilt players, but the back of the order, you can definitely tell where the Vanderbilt coaches prioritize their best players. If you can't tell, the back of the order is really where Vanderbilt struggles. They have a Name, I don't know if you guys know, the shortstop, 5th in the order, has been on Name, 5th in the order, has been on base, third base a lot of times. Guys in the end of the order just can't bring him home. Vanderbilt with 2 outs, I believe. Yep, Vanderbilt with 2 outs. Looks like Name just sacrificed one for the team, took one for the team. Vanderbilt's base is fully loaded. If they can just get one guy home, they'd be in the lead. But we'll see what Vanderbilt has to offer. Bringing it back to the front of the order, I believe that if the front of the order performs well here, they are generally better. Vanderbilt could really do something here. Timbietta at first looking for the double. 1 run home for Vanderbilt. 2 runs home for Vanderbilt. And what a difference that makes. 4-2, Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen, my correction. Looks like those runs did not count. I believe that they already got 2 outs before the runs came in. So it is still going to be a tie ball game. 2-2 here in the top of the 5th. Might even have to head to extra innings, but we'll see. The pitch, fair down the right baseline, and 1 out. We'll see who is next in the Notre Dame order. Looks like it is once again the pitcher, Chris. Having a decent night so far. Play ball by the umpire. Play ball. Peter calling to play ball. Looks like he's waiting on Chris to get inside the batter box. Looks like some drama over what inning it is. I do believe that it is the 5th as well. Several players fighting between the bottom of the 4th and bottom of the 5th. And apparently it's bottom of the 4th. Chris taking it, and that is going to be a no call by the umpire. A swing out to left field, and that's going to be a catch by the first baseman. 2 outs for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Once again, looking to do something. Game's been the same score since the 2nd inning, so Notre Dame really probably trying to make a move to win this. And I believe that is going to be foul ball. Looks like it's going to be fair. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be switching it up once again, top of the 5th. Notre Dame now taking the outfield. Chris is the pitcher, and Vanderbilt heading to the plate again. Vanderbilt really trying to get something done here to finish this off. Waiting on the umpire. Play ball. It's a swing right out to center fielder. Will it be over his head? And nope. That's going to be 1 out for Vanderbilt Commodores. Catch by Mason, the center fielder. Dino 4th in the order. The left fielder now up against Chris. 1 out. 0 on bases. Chris with the pitch. Dino, that's going to be fair. Heading right past first baseman's glove. I believe he's going to stay at first and... Yep, staying on first. Vanderbilt 1 out with 1 runner on first. Something going on with Notre Dame. Trying to switch out where they are positioning their players. Waiting for the play ball. Play ball is called. Ball thrown by Chris. A little lag there. He goes and picks it up. Balk is called, and the batters are at Dino. Looks like he's going to be advancing to second. A balk is called. That's going to be a mistake by Chris that he did not want. That could potentially cause the Vanderbilt Commodores to score here, but only time to tell in this inning. It's been a pretty slow game so far. Play ball. Chris with the pitch. Name with the hit. Right down second base. And 1 out at first. Notre Dame has 1 runner at second. 2 outs here at the top of the 5th. Looks like they will be bringing in the 6th in the order, I believe. Yep. Reginald Suss. I believe he just joined. Never mind. We'll see what's going on with the Vanderbilt Commodores order. Peter trying to figure this one out. The home plate umpire. Reginald Suss. And play ball is called. Chris, we are waiting on him for the pitch. It's going to be a swing right down the left foul line, out at third, and switching up the order. Or not switching up the order, switching up positions here in the bottom of the 5th. Vanderbilt 2, Notre Dame 2, Vanderbilt. now taking the field, Notre Dame in the batter's box. We will see if one team can actually seal this win once and for all. Well, not seal it, or at least get a run in. It's been a pretty slow game tonight under the Monday Night Lights. Williams can play ball. Mason, I believe that is going to be a ball. That's going to be hit. And a catch by the second baseman. Or is that second baseman? I just don't know where he's in the order. Notre Dame has one out with Marines, the first baseman, up to bat. Right through the first and second baseman. And waiting on the call. That one is close. Waiting on the umpire. And he's going to be safe. That was a close call there. That's going to be controversial there. But I do agree with that call. That one was really close. And from my eyes, I did see that. The first base cam, now in action. Vanderbilt with 2 outs, 1 on first. Or my correction, Notre Dame. We thank you to those 2 viewers who had to stay with us the whole time. We'll see what's going on. Under the count is going to be hit right to second baseman. Easy out of first. Switching up the order again. We're switching up the positions again. Top of the 6th. Vanderbilt in the box once again. Irish taking the mound. The Junior we have our first base cam presented by ACC Network Extra, ESPN, streaming live your events for NCAA Roblox Baseball. That one's going to be hit into center field. And that is going to be an out. 1 out here for Vanderbilt. Still 2 more to go. Jimmy live view of tonight's stadium. Pretty big outfield here compared to, if you notice, compared to other Roblox baseball leagues like the RBC, but a different batting and throwing system as well to make up for it. And that is going to be another out for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Well, another out that they got on the Commodores. That one is going to be hit into center field. He misses it. The throw. Safe. And he's going to be staying at first. So he's going to be heading to second. Let's see what it is. Safe at second base. That one's going to be hit and out at first. Once again, bottom of the 6th here with the excuse me, with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking the batter's box. Strike one. Down's going to be on one. And he's going to let that slide. 1-1 is the count. That's going to be right in there. That's going to be a hit. And that is gone. Rounding the bases is Adam, bringing Russ +1 to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Home run there by Adam. Hit into left field, and that's a catch and out. For the 1 out, Notre Dame Fighting Irish, with finally scoring a run, 3-2, beating Winnipeg Vanderbilt. This could really change the momentum of the game here with Notre Dame here, finally getting run in. It's only last scored. Wow, he actually swung at that. No play ball though. There has been no runs since the bottom of the second. Notre Dame finally changing it up here in the bottom of the sixth. Almost 4 innings later. Did not. That's gonna be safe. And somehow, with those 3-4 fielders, they did not catch that. Pretty surprising for a college team. Notre Dame letting that slide just off the left of the plate. I believe the umpires can call that one a ball. 2-0 is count. That one is outside again, 3-0. And that one's right down the middle. 3-0. Oh, there's definitely a score. That one is in there. Full count. Pressure is on. 2 outs. Notre Dame hitting it into, and that is an out. Top of the 7th. This game is taking a long time. Gentlemen, thank all those who are watching NCAA Roblox Baseball. We thank you for your support, and we hope you are enjoying the game. And hit into right field. That's going to be safe. The dead ball called by the umpire. That one's going to be hit to left field. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. Commentary is currently back. Still 2-2. Looks like Notre Dame's run was revoked. It's going to be one catch in the outfield, safe at second. Or will he be staying at first? Let's see, both of them were safe actually. The bases are full for the Grand Slam. We'll see how this goes. Keep in mind, the 8th spot in the order hasn't been doing too great. And that is out of the wall, bringing one run home for Vanderbilt. Finally. Trying to get another one home. Vanderbilt scoring 2 runs, bringing the score to 4-2. Vanderbilt on top, 2 outs here at the top of the 7th inning. Vanderbilt with, once again, in another good opportunity here. Not only did they just have 2 runs across the plate, but they now have 2 batters on both second and third base. Once again, for about the 5th time in this game, Name on third base again. Really good sitting there. That's going to be a swing. And an out. Let's get Name at third base again. We'll see if we Vanderbilt trying to see if they can finally get him home. It's gonna be a ball. Safe, I believe. And that's gonna be up high in the sky. It's going to be a catch, bringing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish into the box. Notre Dame Fighting Irish heading into the box. Mason at bat. Notre Dame has some real challenges here. Bottom of the 7th. Need to get some runs in. Out at first. Marines, 6th in the order. Now at bat in the righty side for Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Just left of the plate, and that's going to be a ball. That's going to be just in there. 1-1 is coming. Just outside. 2-1. That's going to be hit to center field. No catch. And safe at first. Looks like it's going to be a lag catch. And that is a catch, apparently. Another catch. Sorry for that quick commentary break. The outs are landing back down again to 0. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The final score here in the bottom of the 7th. After 3 long extra innings, Vanderbilt 4, Notre Dame 2. It's a pleasure broadcasting you today on behalf of ACC Network Extra, ACC Network, ESPN, and Verizon. Thank you for tuning in to today's game of NCAA Robotic Baseball. We hope to see you at the next game, and have a great rest of your day. Live from Blue Ridge Ballpark, Cameron, with NCAA Baseball.